Can you tell us about your background and your connection to Orange County, particularly the District 7 community?
Yes, great question. I'm a native Orlandian here, born and raised in this area. I was raised by a single parent, single mother, who taught me the strength of resilient values and integrity. And I still take those values with me every day for the rest of my life. I am a graduate, I'm a product of Orange County Public Schools. I am a graduate of University of Central Florida. I have a 30-year career with the Florida Department of Correction in public safety. And I also was appointed as the first, by Mayor Jerry L. Dimmons, as the first Orange County ambassador. My role with the Orange County is to serve and to build trust between the residents and law enforcement. So my connection with District 7 is that I live in District 7, I work in District 7. I serve as a senior probation officer, was on the ground in District 7. So that's my connection in this area and with District 7.
You've spent significant time working within the Pine Hills community. Can you share how that involvement began and what those experiences have meant to you?
Yes, I have spent a significant time in working in the Pine Hills community. And it started really when I first moved into Pine Hills area. I joined my HOA, not only joined, but I became a part of the board of the HOA. And it also started when I was a senior probation officer. As a probation officer, we did not just work behind the desk, but we were out in the community to verify residence or employment for those that was on our caseload. I supervised in the Pine Hills area at one point. So I had an opportunity to meet the residents in Pine Hills. And I learned from being on the ground in Pine Hills that the community had pride, they're resilient, they're strong. And that started my work in the Pine Hills community. I started as a job in the Pine Hills community, and it ended up being more than a job, but it shaped my purpose. That's why I became an advocate in the Pine Hills community.
That's amazing. You've held leadership roles within community organizations. Can you talk about some of those experiences and how they shaped your approach to leadership?
Yes, I can. I have held roles in the Pine Hills community. I was the president of the Pine Hills Community Council. That role shaped me because I had an opportunity to work directly with the residents there, work with businesses, and also to shape the Pine Hills Community Council to modernize it, bring it to the platform where it is now, launch the first Facebook, launch the online for the Pine Hills Community Council. And my role as a community ambassador shaped me in this position too, because I had an opportunity to work all over Orange County, not just in the Pine Hills area, but as a community ambassador representing Orange County. I served all over Orange County, providing resources to the community residents in Orange County.
What motivated you to run for Orange County Commissioner for District 7 at this point in your career?
Good question. What motivated me is that the District 7 deserves to have someone who is experienced, that they have built trust with, that they have not only worked with the community, but they have partnership with the community. This has motivated me because it's not something new for me. I've been doing this work for over 30 years, working in the community, providing public safety, working with residents, helping families during some of their toughest time in their lives to get past crisis. So having worked as a probation officer, having worked as a community ambassador, having been volunteer with the Pine Hills Community Council, this is a natural progression for me to run for this next level as the Pine Hills, as the commissioner for this Pine Hills area.
Well, speaking of your work throughout the community, you touched on it a little bit, but what are some of the most important concerns you've heard directly from residents in District 7?
Some of the concerns that I heard directly from residents, they all the same. even though this District 7 has a variety of culture here, a variety of history here, but it all has the same concern. Everyone is concerned about public safety, not just law enforcement, but prevention. Everyone wants to live in a safe neighborhood where they live and work and raise their family. They all has concern about economic development. They're concerned about the growth. We know growth is going to happen, but they want smart growth. They do not want the growth to change the culture of their neighborhood, the character of their neighborhood. They all have the concern. So what they're concerned about is not unreasonable. And what they're concerned about is not new, but it is real urgency right now. So that's what I'm hearing from the residents throughout District 7, whether it's Pine Hills, Edenville, College Park, Rosemont, Ola Vista, Fairview Shows, Mercer Drive. They all have the same concern: public safety, economic development, affordable housing, and transparency, and someone that's going to be able to advocate for them directly.
Can you share an example of a time when you advocated for your community and what the outcome was?
Yes, I'll be happy to share a time when I advocate for our community and what the outcome was. Years ago, the Pine Hills was facing a development wanting to move in there that did not fit the character of what we had plans for Pine Hills. And it was a liquor store. I have nothing against liquor store, but we did not need another liquor store, which would have been the 15th liquor store in the Pine Hills area, absolutely. So what I did at that time, I was the president of the Pine Hills Community Council. So what I did at that time was organize the residents, work with HOAs, work with leaders. First, let me backtrack. I first tried to reach out to the owner of that business and present our position to that owner. He did not want to hear our position. He has the right to build what he wanted to build, but not a 15th liquor store in this area. So fast forward again, we organized, we got petitions, and we attended the Board of County Commissioner meeting, made our voices heard. We attended the zoning meeting. We also attend appeal meetings. It took us 2 years, but we got the results that we wanted to. Even though we got the results, what is most even important is that the residents learned that once we come together as a residents, as a collective body, and make our voices heard, we can make the changes in our community in the outcome that we want as a team. And that taught me something as well.
How would you describe your vision for the future of District 7 if you are elected county commissioner?
How would I describe my vision of District 7 if I'm elected as county commissioner? My vision is for everybody to have a thriving community, and whatever it takes for it to be a thriving community. My vision would be to work with the residents, make sure that they have a seat at the table, that I listen to them, take action after I listen. My vision is to make sure that we have the proper infrastructure there in the community. Everybody wants great infrastructure. Make sure that the road is safe, the drainage is taken care of, there's no flooding in the community. My vision is to work with the small businesses there. I talk with the small businesses, and they're concerned about the permitting process. There's too many barriers in going through the permitting process for our small businesses. My vision is to make sure that we do grow, and bring in new development. Let's not forget about our old existing developments there. So it's to make sure that we bring in new development, but also make sure that we has not ignored our existing businesses in our community.
Speaking of the new development, Orange County continues to grow rapidly. How should District 7 balance growth, economic development, and preserving community identity?
That's a good question. How should we balance this growth out? Mm-hmm. Smart growth, to make sure that our growth does not exceed our infrastructure. Growth is going to happen through Orange County, and growth is going to happen in District 7, but it has to be smart growth. Again, and like I say, with the new growth coming in and bringing in new businesses, I'm gonna say it again. We cannot forget about our existing businesses. And how to balance this growth is to bring the residents to the table. I traveled through College Park and Maitland and through Older Vista and Pine Hills while on this campaign trail. And each one have their own history, Edenville as well. They have their own historic history about them. As this growth come in, they want to keep that character that they used to and balance growth that we continue to make it affordable for those that live here. Those that live in that area, they shouldn't have to be priced out to move to someplace else where they used to. So we will balance that with smart growth, with right economic development, and with partnership. Yes.
How would you describe your leadership style, and how would you work with residents, businesses, and fellow commissioners to move District 7 forward?
My leadership style and how I would work with residents and fellow commissioners, my leadership style is partnership. I have learned over the years that to get things done, you cannot do it alone. So I believe in bringing everyone to the table, our state, our local, and our federal government in partnership. In working with our residents, I learned that they want to be heard. They want transparency. They want their voice at the table. And with our fellow commissioners, we may not all agree on the same thing, but I learned that in order to get things done, I'm representing the whole county, not just District 7. So I would come to the table prepared, informed before I make decisions. So I will work with everyone, bring people to the table, not everyone, but have a partnership, listen to the residents, and come informed at the Board of County Commissioner table before I make a decision.
Finally, what distinguishes you as a candidate, and why do you believe you are the right person to represent District 7?
What distinguishes me as a candidate and why do I think I'm the right person? What distinguishes me is that I've got over 30 years in working in this community. I didn't just show up and then wake up in the morning and decide I want to run for Orange County Commissioner. This is a progression in my career development. And what distinguished me that I have ground experience. As a probation officer, I traveled all over Orange County, from the north, south, east to west. So I've seen the families. I talk with people, the families in the area. As community ambassador, I've done the same thing. So what distinguishes me that I have real live ground experience. In addition to that, I have system level experience. I have worked with the state legislative budget, prepared the legislative budget for the state during my tenure in Office of Management and Budget with the State of Florida Department of Correction. So I bring ground level experience, I bring system experience, and I bring proven results. Experience, trusted, and proven results. So what distinguishes me is that the residents has already seen me in action. I've established that trust with them, and I've given them the results that they have been asked to get during my time over 30 years span.
All right, thank you.
Okay, good.